Hello and welcome everybody to CC Sim Racing. Unfortunately, round 3 had to be cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances, and it will be rescheduled for the final on the 24th of February. So it won't be Brands, it will be Laguna Seca. We will be ending this, and now we find ourselves here at Sardegna for round 4 of the World Touring Car Championship, and it's going to be an absolute belter. I'm your commentator, Craig Cook. And joining me for the second race and the start of this one will be Jesse Linquela. So take a seat, have a cup of tea or a beer, whatever you fancy, and let's get ready to rumble for round 4 of the World Touring Cars Championship. Hello everybody and welcome to the World Touring Car Championship, and it is round 4 here at Sardegna. As I said before, Laguna Seca we have to reschedule, but that will be the final, and it's going to be a lovely sunny day at America. So at the minute it's actually chundering in snow. Chundering in snow, that's a weird one. But yeah, it's absolutely bellowing down at the minute, and unfortunately not a good thing, but fortunately we have Jesse Linquela with us. Hello, Jesse. How you doing, mate? How's the snow?
I'm here. I walked all the way through several snowdrifts just to be here with you.
Oh, you didn't? Walking in the air. Do you know that at all? That's a really
I'll pretend
epic...
I do.
Oh, you should. It's an epic film called The Snowman. Watch it. It's incredible.
All right, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get racing. So we're here for Sardegna round 4, and we have got 13 drivers tonight, and it's going to be a belter. Can't wait for this one. Let's have a look at the championship table as it stands. So as you can see, top of the bill, 42 points, is Oggy Penny. Can he do it again? Just below him is Lewis. Then we go down a little bit more to Nevin Kirkpatrick there, and then we have Wtcc, who had that penalty, unfortunately didn't have the right weight, and then we look down a little bit more, and I think that is Mr. D. Roberts, who somehow has miraculously made himself in the top 5, which is fantastic. But fastest lap, pole positions, I say, went to Lewis at Blue Moon, but the fastest lap went to Ravy Davey, who came into the pits and actually got his car repaired and went for it and got it, because obviously with the DSQ for Wtcc. So Wtcc hopefully has got the right fuel, has got the right brake horsepower and the right weight, and he should be happy as Larry tonight. But we're going to get these guys underway, and let's see who takes it especially the top spot. So Jesse, I'm going to let you sit back in your car, and you have a absolutely fabulous race, mate, and I'll see you in Tier 1.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Welcome. Right, so guys and girls, we're going to get ready for this one, and they will be out on track in a moment's time. And very close times at the moment. It's a little bit up and down with whoever's going to be at the top. It did see Demon Dave right up the top there. Wtcc made a couple of mistakes in qualifying, so in practice earlier today. So we need to keep an eye on all these guys. It's going to be very interesting. Everyone has to get out first straight away because this lap is about 56. You might see a 55. Tier 1, you'll definitely see a 55. So we're looking at about 56, 57 for pole position. Obviously, they will get a little bit of super tow as well, but this man was leading the pack in practice, and that's never Kirkpatrick. He hasn't been very happy with the car. He didn't race in the last one, and we did see, I do believe it was Ekberg who took his spot and did an absolutely blinding job. So Ekberg was like, I love this car, and now Nevin has to go back and go, right, okay, well if he likes it, I've got to like it. Let's see how we get on. So guys are going out on track now. They will be doing their lap straight away. It will be very, very quick this one. It is a 3-minute qualifier, but it's an out lap and an in lap, and then it's back on again. So there is Spider, he goes out as well. There's Original Z, and we should cross the line with a certain Nevin Kirkpatrick. Danzo's still in the pits, so Danzo's coming out now. That's going to be very close indeed. But Lewis is out there as well. Was it Spider that's starting his lap? I think Spider's on his his first out lap, I think. Yes, he's on his out lap. So it's Racer Lewis leads the way. Then it's Demon Dave just behind him. So Lewis was looking for an extra couple of kilograms off his race car, which is not going to happen because when I watched him earlier on, he was doing all right, you see. So there's Racer Lewis coming through. There is Demon Dave. He's in the Lexus. Can he have a better race this time? We'll find out shortly. There is Lewis coming round in the in the Volkswagen, who's all over the shop, but he's managed to keep it on the grey stuff, which he has. There is a little bit of dust from Demon Dave. There's Nevin Kirkpatrick, who also just scrapes the side. There's Oggy Penny. There is Roberts. We're seeing the leaders come through. Roberts is off onto the grass, comes back on. Trusty Navy is going to be right behind him now in the Super Tow. There is Dave coming through, but we're going to take a look at the leaders as they come through now. And it was Racer Lewis who went on the grass, but Demon Dave's going to come through, and he will take pole position as it stands at this moment. So he goes through. Racer Lewis is going to come through second. Pole for Lewis. LBR Lewis, that is. Nevin Kirkpatrick hits third. Here comes Oggy Penny. Can he get pole position? Crosses the line, goes into fourth. Roberts comes through. Where does he go? Goes into fifth. Trusty Nave goes into fifth place as well over Roberts. Now here comes Team Dave, and where does he go? He goes into fifth. Jesse comes through now. Where does he go? He goes into sixth. Great lap there from Jesse. Original Z, where does he go? He goes into seventh. Great stuff from him as well. So everyone has come through. We're just waiting for a couple more. And there is Spider who comes through. He goes into seventh, and he's had a lot of practice and done very, very well indeed. There comes Danzo. Where does Danzo go? So Danzo coming through onto the final corner now. Where does he finish? Let's see. He's crossing the line now, and he's a little bit down on time. He finishes in 11th. So there he goes. Wtcc is in the pit. So Wtcc must have made a mistake somewhere because he's in the pit and he's last. And that's not what he wants. So another pole position for Lewis. So Lewis looking very good. He's half a second faster than everybody else. And he was another one that was looking for more speed. I don't think so. Demon Dave there in second. Nevin Kirkpatrick in third. Oggy Penny leading the championship will be fourth. And there is Dave, who is just going to... Oh, goodness me. He stopped right. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that. And that's what I say. People just need to look around and be a bit more mindful. And we just see Oggy Penny literally right off the rear end of that Volvo there. So Jesse's coming across the line. There's Oggy with a 2-second penalty. That's not what he wants. There's Spider, who had a very good lap there, didn't he? So, again, Dave is having a little practice. He's seeing how his starts go. Looks pretty good indeed. Original Z launches off the line. It's going to be very difficult again for these front-wheel drive cars. They just don't seem to get off the line as well as the likes of like Demon Dave there, who's in second place. So watch out for him. And also likes a Spider as well in that Hyundai Coupe. Another one to watch out for is Trusty Nave there in 9th place. So he's in the Lambo. The Subaru. And another one that could launch it off the line. But Lewis again. So Racer Lewis right down there. Where did Racer Lewis finish actually? He's in 12th. So Racer Lewis comes through. There he is in 12th place. So he'll be looking to get a better time than a 59, but did make a mistake as we've seen. So let's see how that pans out for the rest of the race. So second in the championship is this man here. He sees his title rival in 4th place, but Dave is looking, that's Demon Dave, in 2nd place in the Lexus, is looking for a win. He needs a win. He was worried about that straight line speed in that car, but he finds himself in 2nd place. So let's take a look at the qualifying results. So pole position and 2 points go to LBR Lewis. Then it's Demon Dave in 2nd, Ayrton in 3rd, Oggy Penny in 4th place. Dave in 5th, Lone Liquor in 6th, Spider in 7th, and Original Z in 8th. Then we see Trusty Knave in 9th, Roberts in 10th, Danzo in 11th, Racer Lewis there in 12th, and Wtcc there not providing a time, which is going to be interesting to see what happens at the back there, and hopefully everyone gets through and we enjoy this race. So let's get started. It is round number 4 here at Sardegna for the World Touring Cars Championship. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for round number 4, Sardegna of the World Touring Cars Championship. Pole position man Lewis. Can he hold it into turn 1? Demon Dave on the second on the first row of the grid there. Let's see what he can do. Watch out for the Mercedes. Also teammate there, Ayrton in 3rd, Oggy Penny in 4th. Let's see, lights out, away we go. Good start, and again that launch from the Lexus and the Mercedes as they go into turn 1. Is the Mercedes going to get through? We're going to have a look. Wtcc is all glitchy as well. He's trying to get past 4 cars as they go to turn 1, but it's going to be Dave who makes it round the outside from Oggy. Can he do it? He's got the inside line. He might just hold him off, and he has done. So it's Oggy Penny that leads into turn 1, and it's Oggy from Lewis, from Demon Dave, from Nevin Kirkpatrick in 4th place. Roberts is there as well. There is Dave as well. Oh, there's Wtcc is all over the shop, and he's glitching like a good, and hopefully that can settle down. Oh, we have a spinner. We have a spinner already, and it is going to be Roberts in 10th place, but we're going to go back to leaders. Oggy Penny from Dave, from Lewis in 3rd, from Ayrton in 4th, and it looks like Ayrton's got past him for position. He goes around the inside, and he's just leaned on him a little bit there, side by side. But great start from Dave. He's in the top 5 here. Oh my goodness me, he's trying to make sure he's on the grass there with Lewis. Not very happy at the moment, but look at Dave. He's having a good old shindig here. Little battle going on, and the Ford Focus went into the pits there. Not too sure what happened, but all looks good at the moment. So let's take a quick look at that replay of Dave. Where is Damo Roberts? He's just in front. Oh goodness me, he lost the back end severely, and he goes through Dave, and luckily that ghosted out. He shouldn't have ghosted out. That should have been contact, but I'm not too sure what happened there. Oh, and we got Dave off. Dave's off as well. So Dave's come off the track here as well, so we'll keep an eye on him. He's there in that 6th place. What happened here? Does he take too much to the curb? He's hit the wall. Oh, he's hit the barrier at a very awkward angle, and it's just caught this inside of the car, which has then put him round. So it's now Dave in the lead, followed by Oggy Penny. Let's go on board. Oggy Penny, we're on the back of him. Watch out for Nevin Kirkpatrick, who's having a look down the inside of both of them into the braking zone, and Oggy's got the inside line. Dave's trying to get the car turned in, and Oggy defends it. Great racing from these two, and again Oscar is there as well. There is Nevin. He's trying to sneak through. Oh, bit of contact between the two of them. They hopefully get round. And again, well done, backs out that one. It could have been a bit nasty there for Oggy, but he has backed out. Did the right thing there, because we don't want to see anyone going off the track too early. There is Lewis. He's now making his move. Jesse's up to 5th place. So Jesse now into 5th. We'll see my co-host looking good out there at the moment. Leaders are still there. It's still Nevin Kirkpatrick with Demon Dave leading this one. So it's the 2 bandits car. Watch out for Oggy. Go down the inside. I'm not too sure why he did that, and that will definitely be a penalty. And launched it down the inside. That was a bit OTT there. Not sure why he did that. He was miles away. Oh, hold on a minute. Did he lose it on the gravel there, which caused him to go straight on? Not too sure, but it's not what he wanted, but he's there in 4th place. Meanwhile, the battle is on. Demon Dave is leading still from Nevin Kirkpatrick there in 2nd place, but he has got Lewis right behind him there. There is Oggy Penny in 4th, Jesse in 5th. There is Trusty in 6th place. Having a look where everybody else is. There is Dave, who's on the comeback. He has got front end damage badly. There is Danzo making his way around in 8th place. There is Robert still pushing on. Wickus there in 10th place. So not having the best of races is Wickus at the moment. There's Racer Lewis in 11th. And then we have Original Z, who has come in, so maybe he's going for a fastest lap because I think he got huge damage. But also, there is Spider, who also had a really bad lap. Look at that, a minute 27 on the 2nd lap. So definitely had a crash somewhere along the line. But it's still leading. Demon Dave from Nevin Kirkpatrick and Lewis. So top 3 altogether. There is Nevin. There is Lewis. And then we got Oggy just behind them in the Mercedes. Following on there is Jesse. And then again, that Subaru of Trusty having a fantastic race at the moment. Let's go on board. Let's go on board with Lewis. Let's see what he can see. 15 minutes on this tight track. Anything can happen. It's all about concentration and making sure you get that power down in the right places. And at the moment, Demon Dave's looking good for this win, but Nevin hasn't lost him yet. Nevin also wants to win. He is a winner by trade. Down the straight we go. Has Nevin got the speed to go past his teammate? He's sitting behind him. Is he going to... No, he's bumping him. He's actually bumping him. But now he goes for the inside line. Goes for that position into the braking zone. Nevin Kirkpatrick down the inside here. That could slow them both up. This could give Lewis the opportunity as they try to get their cars settled down. They both get through nicely. So Nevin leads this one on laps number 6. Everyone's still going round nicely, so it's Nevin from Demon Dave who gets a little bit squirrely as they climb the hill into turn 4. And Lewis definitely closing. Nevin Kirkpatrick with a 55.7 has the fastest lap, so maybe just that little touch there was trying to push him for another quick lap. But at the moment, Nevin's looking very, very good. Both of these guys up front here in VR. You can see Nevin's got the pace. He's definitely pulling away here from Dave. But the problem with Dave is he's got Lewis who's bearing down on him very, very quickly indeed. And that's a 56 dead for Lewis as he slams the brakes on. Jesse has got past Oggy Penny for position now. So Jesse's going into turn 1 with a mirror full of Mercedes. So let's have a look what happened there, shall we? Yeah, just on the final corner. And Jesse's made it through, so good stuff from Jesse. Now finds himself in 4th place, so it's teammates and teammates at the moment. But Lewis might be able to separate these two up front. He is closing in very, very quickly. But Nevin had about 7 attempts. It's still 7 attempts at the moment. Doesn't quite look 7 attempts. But he is definitely being clawed in from Lewis. Back on board with Lewis. Actually, we'll go on board with Dave if we can. Let's look from behind his car. Let's see if Lewis is still left the interior in this one. So Lewis going down the inside. We're going to have to come back out of the car here. And let's see what Lewis can do down the inside of the hairpin. Does he hold the line? He's going to have to tie a line. It's going to be better off for Dave. He does make it. Oh, just sweeps in front of him. But Lewis looking very, very quick indeed. So Nevin from Dave from Lewis, who's all over the back of the Lexus. Trying down the inside, has to let off the throttle, and very luckily he did, because that would have been him in the wall. So leaders all together. Then we got Oggy Penny back in front of Jesse. So Jesse and Oggy having a good battle here as well. So he's managed to find his way through. There is Dusty's Trusty Nave has just hit the wall there, and that's giving him some big damage. So depending on where Dave is closing in. 4.3 seconds, he is closing in the Volvo. Doing a good job here. So Daniel Roberts still there in 8th place, getting that Mercedes all sideways. And trying to close the guys up in front. But one of my favourite liveries on the game. He did say he's going to take some time on it, and did he by Joe. Danzo is closing in as well. Lewis is also having a good battle here. And great to see. Wickus all the way down in 11th place. Not where he wants to be, so I'm not too sure what happened there. Original Z coming through as well. He's got more damage. He's on the 57, so Spider might be looking to claw another position here. He has done a 56 and may close up. Meanwhile, let's go back to the leaders. It's still Nevin from Demon, from Lewis. And there is Lewis, who's got Oggy Penny all over him. So Lewis has made a mistake somewhere, and I don't know if we're going to be able to catch that. Now, was it contact or not? We're not too sure, but these two battling away again. And this, don't forget, is for points on the board. So, still they're at it. Championship leader, Oggy Penny, in 4th place, chasing Lewis. Let's go on board with Oggy Penny. Let's see what he can see. Jesse there in 5th place as well, so unfortunate for Lewis making a mistake somewhere along the line. We didn't see. Leaders are catching back markers now. Still 10 minutes of this race to go, and anything can happen. We've seen it so many times. Oh goodness me, going into the corner there. That was a bit aggressive, but he has given the spot back, or has he? He's just been argy-barged off the track there. Let's see what happened. It's the same part of the track again. That seems very quick through there, does Oggy. Goes into the corner. Yeah, he's got so much more pace. Sees the inside line. Lewis says, nope, not having that. And gives him a little bit more for a good measure. So I'm guessing that could turn a little bit tasty quite shortly. So Nevin Kirkpatrick leads this one. Demon in 2nd. So Nevin looks like he's got this one in the bag. Demon in 2nd. Lewis there in 3rd place. 9 minutes to go. Lewis is on a mission. He's also got Oggy on the chase. There is Jesse in 5th place. He's got Trusty behind him. Jesse has got damage. Not too sure where he done up. Possibly in the wall. Maybe an overtake, but watch out for Team Beard Dave in 7th place in that Volvo. He is closing on these guys in front, and he's got more damage than both of them. But he seems to be a lot quicker. There is the Volvo. Meanwhile, battle for 4th. We're going to see if Lewis can hold that position as they go into turn 1. Again, Oscar closes right back up on the Volvo, and onto the grass goes the Volkswagen. Tries to keep that straight as possible. Back with, oh, there's a bit of contact with the wall there from Oggy. So did he get any damage there? Yes, he has. He's got front end damage. So these guys are carrying a lot of damage at the moment. They're still wishing to carry on. Lewis has been overtaken. Nevin still has the fastest lap at 55.7. Nevin looks like he's comfortably got this. It's just making sure he keeps it home now. Gets it home, should I say. He's definitely packed his bag in the next postcode. But they are coming up to back markers, and they're also having a battle at the moment. So there is the leader. There is Demon Dave in 2nd place. Lewis is coming through as well. Lewis has now passed Racer Lewis, who was looking pretty good for this race. Oggy Penny also passed in 4th place. There is Jesse. So Jesse is there. Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy between Dave and Trusty there. What happened? Let's keep an eye on that one, because they were all quite close together, weren't they? So obviously contact somewhere along the line. So Dave's got through. Let's see if Trusty goes for a launch into the braking zone. Just overshot on the brakes, didn't he, as he came into the corner. So leaders are making their way through now. Well, they haven't quite caught, if they have now. So Spider moves out the way. He carries on. And the leader makes his way through. There is Dave. He'll be passing RWB any moment shortly. There is Lewis pushing hard. Nevin's looking pretty good at the moment. He got, I do believe, got some 50% of the points in the last round. Oh, yellow flag. We have a yellow flag out. Not too sure who that would be. It's somewhere around. Who would that be? Let's have a look. We'll keep an eye on that. So it's a little bit further back. Who is that? Oh, it's Wtcc. So Wtcc has gone off. Let's see if we can catch that again. We might get. Yeah, there we are. We just caught the end of it. Well done, cameraman. And Wtcc into the gravel. And does wait for everyone to pass. And well done again from Spider, who just moves out of the way. So Wtcc not having the best of races today. But Nevin Kirkpatrick looks like he's got this one with his teammate Dave. Nice and comfortable, 5 minutes to go. Lewis is still pushing hard. He's trying his best to close up the gap. There is Oggy Penny, 3.5 seconds from podium. He's also got Racer Lewis behind him. He doesn't need to worry about him too much. There is Jesse in 5th. There is the Volvo of Team Beard in 6th. Trusty's Subaru sounded like it was misfiring then as he went through. There is Roberts, still plodding on. Done a few 57s, so what's Trusty doing? He's doing 58s, and Dave's doing 57s, so he won't catch those guys up front, but he might close up Trusty if he's lucky. There is Danzo in 9th. Original Z. Oh, there's a spider in the wall there. There's a spider in the wall. There's Spider in the wall. And manages to get that back on track, so got a bit of damage to Spider. But fantastically consistent though. Pretty much in the 57s all lap round, apart from the incident at the start and the previous lap he's just had on lap 13 where he had to stop pretty much. But some great lap times there from him. But he's now under pressure from Wtcc, who is in 12th place. Racer Lewis not too involved at the moment, so there is Dave, he's got through. There is Lewis as they make their way through the back markers. There is Oggy Penny still holding 4th place, hasn't managed to close the gap up on Lewis up front, but if you can get a top 5 finish, that'll be very good indeed. There is Jesse, who's holding Dave off at bay at the moment, doing a very good job indeed. There is that Volvo as he glances over the curbing and takes a whole chunk of gravel and puts it all over the track. Thank you very much, Dave. Into turn 4. Very difficult corner. As you can see, the uphill struggle through the S's. It's getting that turn in early. If you don't get the turn in early, make contact with the wall, and that is where pretty much everyone has got their damage so far. There's Trusty in 7th place. Hasn't got Demon Dave for he hasn't got Damo for company at the moment, but doing a good job is the man in 5th place in the championship. Just that first lap messed him up a little bit, so there is Danzo, just moves out of the way, or does he? Lets him pass, so leader goes past. 3 minutes to go. There is Original Z. 4.5 seconds off Danzo, so there is Danzo there. And as Danzo slows down, this is going to be absolutely perfect for Original Z, because he's going to be dropping down towards him like a fly. Look at this. So there is Danzo. He's slowing down, and why is he letting him go? Danzo's not realised that's a battle for position. So 2 minutes 40 to go. Danzo's just given away position. Or maybe he's just slowed down. Maybe he's just gone, right, do you know what? I'm not feeling the car at the minute. I've got a lot of damage, which he has done, and he has. And now we've got Spider into 10th place. So Ayrton makes his way through. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go, and leads by 4.3 seconds. Mr. Demon Dave is there in 2nd. I'll get it out in a minute. There's too many DDs in this race, I'll tell you. 12 seconds down the road from him is Lewis. There he is in the Volkswagen Golf. Followed on by Oggy Penny. And Lucas has moved out the way. He's actually moved out the way for Racer Lewis as well, so that's another position he's got. So, fantastic stuff. So, Oggy Penny making his way through now. There is Jesse. See, only 5.7 seconds off Oggy. Dave, Team Beard Dave is really pushing. He really is trying to get that top 5 finish. 3.4 seconds behind him, behind Jesse. But just can't quite get him, as you can see, just at that top end section. It seems that Jesse's got that speed that is required to just grab a couple of attempts on the straight there. There's Trusty in 7th place. Opened up that gap from the Mazda of Roberts. Original Z, there he is in 9th. Spider is now battling for that position. 1.2 seconds. Has Original Z got more damage? No, he hasn't, but there is Spider trying to close up the gap. We've got 52 seconds of this race to go. There is Racer Lewis in that livery of his dad's. Races in the Mini Miglias. There is Wtcc. There is Danzo. Going to keep an eye on Nevin Kirkpatrick. He's got 30 seconds of this race to go. So he will get a... Well, he might not actually. Let's see where he is when he finishes this part of the course. I think he might get a lap of honour here. Benji unfortunately can't race tonight. He races in the Volvo. Unfortunately, his godfather passed away over Christmas. Not what he wanted, obviously. So our biggest condolences and all of our love go to yourself and the family of Benjo's godfather. So hope he's okay, Benjo as well. But unfortunately, he was going to race tonight and had a livery made as well in support and in reflection. But we have the first finishers coming through, and it's Lewis who will finish in 3rd. Oggy Penny will grab 4th place. That's exactly what he wants. He should be still leading the championship as they come through. There is Jesse, who's going to finish in 5th. Beard is going to be finishing in 6th place. There he goes. Trusty Knave is there also. So Beard there in the Volvo. Sorry about that. There is Trusty Knave who comes through as well. And he's going to take 7th. He'll be pretty pleased with that. Roberts has managed to hold on to that 8th spot, but Nevin Kirkpatrick is making his way round. There he is. He's won this race. It's a great battle at the start, and it just opened up right at the end there with some contact by drivers, but Nevin Kirkpatrick takes round 4 of Tier 2 in the World Touring Cars Championship in the Megane. He's going to be very pleased with that. Demon Dave will take 2nd, and it's that man there who has won this race. Congratulations to Nevin Kirkpatrick, and that's win number 1 for him. Went up by 2 positions as well. So let's take a look at those race results. It's Nevin Kirkpatrick with the win, with Demon in 2nd. Fastest lap from Nevin as well, so extra bonus 2 points. Lewis there in 3rd, good result for him, with Oggy Penny in 4th, also another very good result. Jesse in the top 5, who'll be very pleased with that. We'll talk to him in a moment in Tier 2. Team Beard Dave, after the incident at the start, he's managed to finish in 6th with a cracking time of a 56.5. Well done to him in the Volvo. Justin Nave in 7th place, followed by Roberts in 8th after that major spin. Did very well to finish in the top 10. Original Z grabbed that 9th place in the end. Spider in 10th. Racer Lewis 11th. Wtcc had a terrible evening. He was in the 56s but just could not get it together and finds himself in 12th. And Danzo, again, he's not feeling too great at the moment, but we do hope he feels a lot better for the next one, and he finishes in 13th place. Right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is tier number 2. Tier number 1 is just about to start, so please stay ready for that one. And this is what else is happening at CC Sim Racing. Welcome everybody to CC Sim Racing, and here we are back for round number 4. Obviously, as we said, no Laguna Seca. That'll be now the final in sunny America. Hopefully no snow. That'll be interesting. Some ice racing in Laguna Seca around the corkscrew. Oh, please do. But don't think that's going to happen. But joining me in the commentary box after his fabulous top 5 finish is Jesse Linquela. Jesse, well done, mate. You must be well chuffed with that.
Yeah, I was pretty excited. I was just telling you, I got the super toe going into one of the corners, went into the wall a little bit, but overall, it was pretty good. I was running with everybody else. That's all you got. That's all you asked for.
Yeah, exactly, mate. You did a great job. It was great to watch, very entertaining. So, is there any pointers you can give these guys while they're coming in and racing in this lobby? Because obviously we've seen how close it can get and how easy it is to hit the wall. But we're just waiting for old Pete to jump in the lobby, because he's having a few problems reloading. But Jesse, talk to us about that race. Where do they have to be more cautious than others?
Well, I mean, not so much caution, but when I was in the open racing, I was making up a ton of time on the field, even on the leader on that hairpin, just by going out wide on the left and then coming back in 50, 55 miles an hour. I was killing it, man. I was probably getting 3-4 tenths of a second gain just around that one corner. It helped a lot, so that really helped me in the race. But we'll see. There's not really many places to pass. That's the problem, right? I mean, outside of the draft on the straight, you're just kind of waiting and hoping that somebody else makes a mistake, because there's not a whole lot of places to get around.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like you're saying, if you can get the final corner right, you can get turn 1 right. Even a couple of times, you close them in quick enough, you might be able to have an opportunity to have an overtake. But I believe that last corner, if you can close them in the S's, you've got a massive opportunity down the straight. And if you can just stay with him again, that opportunity into turn 1, that launch down the inside. I mean, it's very brave, but you say if you get that wider line, it's all about staying as close as you can, isn't it, to the guy behind, to just make that opportunity stick when you get that opportunity at the point in the race.
Yeah, and that straight is long enough too, where there's plenty of opportunity when you do get near somebody where you can draft it and go by them pretty easy. Actually, that's the good part about the super toe that we have in place. So it's just a matter of getting there, though. Sometimes it's easier said than done, because you don't want to get too close to any cars on this racetrack. Because there was twice in that race where I came down out of the S's and a car was literally sitting perpendicular across the track right in front of me. And that's terrifying.
Yeah, well, I do believe that was Daneway Roberts at one point there. But yeah, fantastic, mate. Well done. I don't know if hopefully he doesn't drive his DPD van like that. Should I say that out loud? Probably not. But he was roasting me earlier, so there's one for you, mate. I think that's 1-1. But yeah, we've got Tier 1 round number 4 coming up for you. We're just going to take a look at the championship results while I just tell the guys good luck. And we now have old Pete also in the room as well, which is fantastic. But as you can see, championship leader of Tier 2, that is. Let's put on Tier 1, because that would be a lot more reasonable. Yeah, there we go. So MS Racing is leading the championship. Unfortunately, is not available tonight. He's got a bit of an injury that he really needs to look after his hands, because where he does for work. So unfortunately, he's unavailable tonight. Nobody able to run the car for him either. So he's going to lose big time in this championship. Then we have Butler in second place, followed by JB in the Alfa Romeo, who's looking very quick indeed round here. Then we have Audio Muted and Finalised, who was absolutely sensational round Blue Moon, who got pole position. Fastest lap did go to MS Racing in the Blue Moon race as well, which was a ding-dong battle all the way round, apart from Finalised, who was sort of listening to, I don't know, what do you listen to? Who's going to drive me home tonight, or something like that? I don't know. Something cool and calm.
Yeah, I was just saying, while you were talking about Finalized, he dropped a 54.8 on the lap. That's insane.
And he tells me that he's got the same setup, you lying person, you. Right, so we'll see what happens in this race. We're going to say good luck to everybody. Old Pete is in the room, so good luck to him as well, because he didn't have the best races last time. But it looks like they're all ready to go. And another race we're looking forward to. Not so much an exciting race, that first one. I mean, it was very, very on the edge at the start of the race, with the top 4 all clinging together, which was great to watch. It really was. So let's see what happens in this one. Oh, we will keep the names on. No, we do want the drivers' names.
I will take full blame that the top 5 weren't all bunched together. That was my fault.
It was getting tastier, but on the straight, so those Volkswagens were absolutely superb, weren't they? They really were. So out the cars go. We do have a couple of Alfa Romeos. I think that was JB who was leading the way. No, it wasn't. It was JB leading the way, actually. So cars are coming round, and already old Pete said, right, I don't want the same thing happening again this week, so I'm going to launch my car into the lead and get my qualifier over and done with, which is actually quite a clever idea. There's Finalised, who wants another good bunch of points tonight. He got a lovely set of points in Blue Moon Speedway. So let's see what he can do this time. Ekberg, he was very, very fortunate to get in today. He was freaking out, he was, bless him, trying to get that car on to the track because it just wouldn't let him in, and then all of a sudden the gates opened, he got the ticket and he was allowed. So it's Andy who leads the way. He's going to start qualifying off, and there he goes. He starts his out lap. Andy on the fast lap now. Jazz also following in the Mercedes. So Andy in the BMW, Jazz in the Mercedes. Then we've got JB in the Alfa Romeo. Watch out for this guy, very quick indeed. Finalised comes through in the Mercedes. Audio muted in the Corolla, the only Corolla on track. Good to see how well he does on this track. It should be very suited to that car. Ekberg comes through as well in 6th place. There is Gamer also coming through. Dog Lucky coming through in the Mercedes, looking for a better run this time. Apex Wolf also, he's got the toe on Lucky as well. There is Southpaw. I'm looking forward to seeing how he does tonight after that win from Nevin Kirkpatrick. There's Butler coming through. Greggy is the last one out, but there is Andy. He's coming around the final corner now, so Greggy needs to start putting the hammer down as Andy makes his way through. He'd be very happy because he will get pole position, but how long for? So Andy comes through and he's going to cross the line, takes pole position, so well done to Andy, gets a 56.3. Jazz comes through. That's a good time from Jazz. Goes pole position by 0.037. JB should grab that pole. He does. 55.6. Finalised coming through. Does he hit the 54s? He gets a 55. Gets a 3/10 lead. Again, he does it again. Audio muted into 3rd place. Ekberg comes through. Where does he go? He crosses the line now. He goes into 2nd. Oh my goodness me. Where did that come from? Gamer comes through. He's in 7th. Stays in 7th. Dog Lucky also coming through. But watch out for Apex. He's got the toe. He might drop up there. He's into 7th. Dog Lucky in 9th place. We wait for Southpaw in the McGann. Where does he finish? He goes through, stays in 10th. Butler, where does he go? Goes into 5th. So we wait for Greggy. He's the last man out. Greggy is on it now. He's doing a 53, 54. Is it going to be a 55? Does he get pole position? No, he doesn't. He goes into 6th. So Finalised does it again by 0.067 across the line from that man there, Ikea Ekberg, who's representing Vacecraft. So absolutely incredible, who are our official sponsors of the World Touring Cars Championship. Incredible run from Ekberg.
Yeah, some nice runs. Where we have 8 cars within a second of the starting time, or the pole position. So that's nice to see. That means nice competitive races are coming in up for us. So.
Yeah, definitely. So Finalised just launches off the line, see how he can do. Audio muted also does the same. Now, technically, Audio muted in on the 2nd row. He needs to be stopped because he's going to be lightning quick off the line. And watch out for Butler as well. He's 3rd. He's on the in grid 3. He's just sort of taken up position where he should be, and he's going to be also another one to watch out for. He was lightning quick off the start last time at Blue Moon. Just got a little bit. Well, actually, he had a bit of a love tap from Ekberg, who was also wanting to get past as well. But Butler is the man to watch out for, so keep an eye on him in 5th place. I think there's a cheeky sandbagger there, I reckon.
I'm just hoping everyone stays nice and safe going into the first corner. That toe is brutal, and these guys are going to be super close together.
Yeah, exactly. Andy now crosses the line. He's just doing a little cruise. I'm not too sure what Andy was doing. I was going to say, if you're going to start, I hope you don't do your start like that, mate, because that's going to be absolutely awful. But Finalised is there. He is going to take pole position. So can he hold it, Jesse? What do you think? What's your thoughts going into turn?
Yeah, I think the JBT has been running really well lately. I actually like him to win. I think just fine hiding there in 3rd. I think these guys are really good in drivers, and I think they're going to handle the toe a lot better than we did in Tier 2. And I think being a veteran racer like JBT is, I think he'll do fine.
Yeah, definitely. You got the Alpha guys in the top 6 there. Also, well done to Jazz as well, because he likes to tinker with the old settings, and you know, he's not the fastest guy out there compared to some of these fellas. But I'll tell you what, he's there. He's only a second off the leader, and with a bit of super toe, that could change very, very quickly. So we'll see how he gets on. But really impressive Ekberg there. So Finalize takes pole position. He gets the extra 2 points. Ekberg nearly got the 2 points for 0.067 behind the leader in the Scirocco. There is JBT in the Alpha in 3rd. Then we have Audio Muted in the Corolla in 4th. Butler in the M3 in 5th. Greggy in the Alpha in 6th. Then we have Jazz in the first of the AMG 45 Mercedes. Then we got the PXR Andy in the M3 BMW in 8th. Then we have Apex Wolf in the Scirocco. Gamer in the Ford Focus, who was looking pretty quick out in practice, so I know he's got a better time than a 5700. Dog Lucky as well, another one who's not quite there yet, but when he's in the zone, I think there's a couple of tracks he's going to be very good at. Southpaw there with a 58, not quite feeling the love with the Megane at the moment, but let's see how he gets on in the race. But there is your drivers. We are getting very excited for this one. Jesse, are you ready?
I'm absolutely ready. I hope these guys are going to show us how it was supposed to be done.
Let's get going to number 1. So here we go, tier number 1, race around number 4. And it is going to be finalised on pole. Ekberg 2nd, JB 3rd, Audio Muted 4th. Yes, your 2 rows there. Watch out for Butler in the BMW. As we said before, we have 5 red lights. Here we go at Sardegna. Lights out, away we go. Great start from Finalised. That's probably the best start I've seen. Audio Muted down the inside. He's got the Scirocco. Watch out for the BMW. There's contact between Ekberg and Audio Muted in the background. But it looks like it's going to be Finalised who leads it. Everyone's just taken a different line. I don't know what was going on. There was some crop dusting going on. There was some argy-bargy. Everyone's got through finally. But the man that lost out there was Jazz, who's parked up at the back of the grid, and he is literally stopped in the middle of the road. So not too sure what happened there. He's gone right round, and really unfortunate for him. But Finalised leads this one from JB in 2nd place, Butler in 3rd. And then we have Ekberg, who's dropped down to 5th place now, because Butler's just stolen a position off in contact with Butler as Ekberg, but he's had to slow down. But that's also didn't help Greggy out either. But not the best of starts there, was it, Jesse? Because Finaliser's got away already 2 seconds in lap 1.
Oh, did we lose JBT?
We have lost JBT as well. I've only got
he's all the way in the back.
Yeah, I've only got Jazz, who came off at the start of the race. He went sideways, but it looks like JB's got back on board, so I can't really look at that one, but I want to go and have a look and see what happened to Thingy at the start of the race.
It had to be the last corner. It had to be the last corner.
Yeah, I wonder if we can keep... I'll try and hold on to this lap, and let's see if we can see it. We just saw old Pete go round. He made contact. He went over the grass as well and got pushed back round again, which is really unfortunate. Hopefully this replay will hold. Please, replay, hold. It's not going to hold, is it? It might do. Are we going to see what happened here? So it goes into the corner, goes into the braking zone. He turns in. Everything looks good. Interesting. Not too sure what happened there then. Not too sure what happened.
It didn't end well for him, that's for sure. I was looking for him, and all of a sudden he was nowhere to be found.
No, definitely not. Meanwhile, Finaliser's just gone fastest for 54.8. He's on it at the moment. So there'll be a few weight reductions coming his way. He won't be very happy, but there we go. Audio Muted there in 2nd place. Butler in 3rd, doing a good job here against Ekberg in the Scirocco. He's looking very, very quick indeed. He seems to have that car planted. Watch out for Greggy. Also, a brilliant start. Oh, contact into the wall. Oh no, and Greggy's gone round as well. Greggy's gone round. Goodness. They're all pushing as fast as they can. Now, I need to keep an eye on... Hopefully I've got the right car here. Yes, I have. I do believe so. Yes, we have. So it was Dog Lucky who hit the grass. The rear of the car just slid round, and then right in front of us, as I caught it, oh my god, I pushed the right button, amazing. We just see the Alfa Romeo of Greggy go round as well. So both of those guys, round they go, and there's the two Alfa Romeos at the back, 8th and 9th respectively. Finalises looking for another good win. He's got fastest lap. He's going to go away with the hat trick of points here tonight.
Yeah, we're having some of the guys are really defensive going into that hairpin, and while that will keep the other guy from passing you, they're losing a lot of time when they're doing that.
Yeah, indeed they are, mate. Oh, we just see another one go off in the background. That was Southpaw, who was having a good run. He's in 6th place. He just lost it in the marbles, and that's Gamer now up as well into 6th. But we're on board with Butler from the rear camera and watching to see if Ekberg can find the way through here. And as we go back outside onto the camera we go. And has Ekberg got that straight line speed? He's closing. Is it going to be too late? I don't think he's quite got it. Or has he? He's having a look. No, he backs out of this one. So he's just trying to put the pressure on the 6-time champion in CC Sim Racing. It's probably not that hard for Butler to just say, you know, you do what you want to do, mate. I've been here before. I know it works. So you've got to try. You really got to push me hard. And Ekberg is pushing hard in that IKEA livery. So fantastic. Good stuff from Ekberg.
Yeah, and I'm noticing too, we talked about it before. Ooh, finalize in the dust. Like he saved it. That was a little close. But he's getting about 2 to 3 tenths of a second win in that hairpin on the other guys. And these guys were super fast compared to the tier that I was in. So to get 2 to 3 tenths of a second on that corner, that's amazing.
It is indeed. Yeah, I totally agree, mate. And as you can see, these upgrades have helped and hindered some people. Audio muted's there and thereabouts. And I say just that incident at the start, it really opened up everything. He was 4 tenths faster that time round, was audio muted. He just did a 55.7, but it's still completely off from finalisers. So all from Jesse. Who was that?
Yeah, Andy went off again. But it's that kitty litter is getting used quite a bit right now.
Oh, really? Let's have a look. There's Andy there at the back, and Jazz is still going round. Good to see Jazz is still pushing. Good to see, mate. So he's still there. He's still in 10th place. He's not going to be happy. But I'll tell you what, these Alphas are damaged. These Alfa Romeos are damaged. So JB's had another incident somewhere. He's got front-end damage all over the place. Greggy's now sort of managed to open up the taps, and he's closed back up on Southpaw, who's chasing down and making a move here on the... Or did he on the Focus? Yes, he did. He managed to get through. I had to sort of zone out there and find out if he did or didn't. So let's take a look at that. Good little move there from Southpaw. Let's keep an eye on that one. So Southpaw down the inside. He went for the move. Got it done. Oh, dragged across the rails. It was like skateboarding for Southpaw as he ground the rail of the inside curve. That was superb. Really like that. Enjoyed it. 9 out of 5. 9.5 out of 10. So 9.5. What? Anyway, finalised lead in this one. 5.3 seconds, Jesse. But that battle for second is still up for grabs, isn't it? Ekberg's lost Butler at the moment, so he's now chasing down the man in second, audio muted.
Yeah, we kind of entered a little more monotonous state, right? Where, I mean, there's so many laps in the race. What is it, 20-some laps you end up doing? And so it's the same corners over and over and over again. And so it's all about nailing the, really you have 2 braking corners and really only 3 major corners. It's all about nailing those corners because that basically decides your lap time. I mean, to finalize, he's braking quick later than the other guys, and that's where he's making up that time. He literally adds 2 tenths of a second to his lead every time he goes through that hairpin.
Wow, that's impressive. Here comes Greggy. He's looking down the inside of the Ford Focus, and he's gone into the marbles. Does he go through? Yes, he does. Ooh. Does the Ford get the power down? No, he doesn't, and unfortunately, he loses a spot there. Good move there from Greggy into turn 1. So the Alfa Romeo goes through, and there he goes and takes that one with the McGann still holding strong here in that 6th position. There was an from Jesse earlier on. What was that, Jesse? No. I missed.
You're good. I'm just noticing Jazz is actually running really well. He's basically keeping pace with the leader right now. So in theory, he should pick through some of the field. You would think running that kind of pace.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, but that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's closed in on JB, hasn't he? He has got the red mist in a red livery. So he's now chasing down JB for position. Let's go on board with Jazz. Let's have a lap with Jazz. Let's see how he does here. So, going up the gears into 5th, 125 miles an hour, up to 130, up to 135. Hits it into 6th gear. Really pulling in the Alfa Romeo down the straight here. So, into the braking zone. That wide line, like you said, does cut the corner a little bit. Oh, JB nearly loses the back end of the Alfa Romeo as he puts the hammer down again. Into 4th, up into 5th. Might stay in 5th here as he coasts around the corner. Yeah, just holds 5th, just a little bit of throttle off as he comes into the braking zone of turn 4. Tries to hold the inside curve, which he does very nicely. Still hasn't managed to close the gap up on JB, but in the start-finish straight, he's definitely going to have an opportunity to do so. So into 5th through the S's, into 4th, just tries to get the rotation of the car, 2nd into 3rd. Wide goes JB. Now, is this the opportunity for Jazz to pass the Alfa Romeo? He sees him in his sights, he's dialing him in. He's got tone, as Maverick would say. Does he try? He launches. He's got it. Down the inside, does JB? No, he doesn't. He backs out of it. But I tell you what, that rear end of that Alfa Romeo is all over the place at the moment. So Jazz looking for a position here, Jesse. Still hasn't quite done it there, but good racing all around at the moment, Jess, isn't it? But it looks like it's Finalised, who's very comfortably leading this one.
Yeah, Finalised got some issues though right now. He's running into lap traffic, which is not the battle he thought he was going to have in this race, but here we are. So I mean, obviously the guys are trying to get out of his way as best they can. Man, Finalised is really going right to the edge of every corner. It's somewhat terrifying, honestly, but it's helping his lap times for sure.
Well, we've just seen Jazz, who was putting pressure on the Alfa Romeo, lose the back end of the car. He was doing very, very well, and he's got damage. So, unfortunately, he's lost the back of JB's Alfa Romeo. But as you said, Finalised leading this one, cruising across the line. He does with 8 seconds to spare for him to have a cup of tea, and we'll say a croissant this time instead of a nice scone or scone. I like to say scone. Nice with jam.
You say whatever you want. You're British. So.
Yeah, but I get told off for saying scone. Saying scone. Everyone tells me I should say scone, but I say scone.
A nice biscuit is good too.
Yeah, exactly. Right, anyway, Finalised leading this one. Already muted in 2nd. Has still not been caught. Butler there in the BMW, being chased down by Ekberg, who is slowly creeping up on him. There's Apex Wolf in 5th place. He'll be very pleased with this. And also, did he have a driver? Oh, I say that. Oh, do you know what? I'm just not going to say anything anymore. I just commentated cursed him. Like, big time commentators cursed him. Into turn 4. Didn't get the braking right. Decided to go straight on, hit the wall, come back on again as I was speaking about him.
That's one way to get the car going the right way, just bang it off the wall.
That's it, yeah, they do it in NASCAR. Anyway. So, Greggy in 6th place at the moment. He's chasing down Apex Wolf. So, I wonder if Apex Wolf just looked in his rearview mirror and thought, am I going to hold this top 5 place? Because I've got this man bearing down on me. He's just done a 55.6. What's Apex Wolf doing? He did a 58.9, so he dropped substantial time. He is about a second quicker round the track at the moment, is Greggy. So he is closing up on Apex. So he just needs to keep that concentration going. Gamer's having a good race as well. He's there in 7th.
Oh my goodness.
What's that?
We almost had lap traffic take out Egbert. That was really close.
Who is that off on the track? We've got a driver off at the moment. Now, who is that?
That's Jazz.
It's Jazz again. So Jazz is off the track, and
he almost hit Andy.
Wow. Gosh, my goodness me. Good battle here between Mikey and Southpaw. Southpaw's got a great run out of that corner. He really has. He's got the draft and he's going to go past. It's a drag race between the McGann and the Ford. And here it goes. The power of both of them as they jump down the gears into 6th. 145 miles an hour into the braking zone of turn 1, and it's going to be the McGann. Is he going to hold it on the brakes? He's stamping that thing to stop, and he manages to do it. Great racing between those two. Fantastically even. Brilliant.
Yeah, you get going with that draft, man. You got to brake, I don't know, seems like an extra 50 meters early. I mean, you're flying at that point. So I found the wall one time doing that. Whoa, Gamer down.
Oh, Gamer down. Where is
Gamer?
So let's have a look. So not Olympic Gamer, it's typical Gamer. So we're going to keep an eye on him. There he is. He's behind the McGann. Where does he lose it? Oh, he's gone into the corner. He's hit the wall. Oh, and that's that correction. Just slams into the wall there. Really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. So Finalised still leads this one. He's nearly 10 seconds in the lead now.
And Greggy is all over Apex now.
Thanks for that, mate. Appreciate that. So there it is. And as I said, if you start looking in your rearview mirror, you're going to have people bearing down on you. And that's exactly what's happened here. Apex Wolf has now got 6 minutes to hold this Alfa Romeo off. He is quick in a straight line, and very much good luck. He's just done a 54.867 as Greggy. So if he can get the super toe on the back of Apex Wolf, he might just clinch the fastest lap of the race. So let's see what happens here. He's on the back of him. He needs to get this corner right, which he does very nicely, and he's got the toe. He has got the toe. Now, is this going to be the fastest lap? We've seen a 54.8 from Finalised, and I think he might just beat it here. He crosses the line now. Oh, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. He'd done a 55.9, so made a mistake somewhere along the line. So Apex Wolf has got some pressure, some severe pressure. And down the inside he looks. He has another look here. He might have a little pop down the S's. I don't think he will. Andy better look in his rearview mirror, isn't he?
Go, Andy, go.
Yeah, get the hammer down, Andy, because you got two guys bearing down on you and none of them are going to let off. So into the braking zone they go. Oh, he's done it very nicely as Apex this time. He's defending really, really well. But he's got Greggy all over the back of him. Let's go on board with this. So on board with Apex Wolf. Into the S's. Nicely done there again. I'll tell you what, this Scirocco's got some pace, but great exit again from Greggy. He's right in the toe. And surely this is the opportunity. Exactly, Jesse. I'm going to leave this one for you this time.
Yeah, that was exciting. Apex enters that corner better, but man, Greggy had a hell of an exit. It was just like a rocket in his, and as you know what.
That's it.
Nicely done.
Yeah,
nicely
in the Julia.
Done.
Cut back for the Scirocco side by side. They're still going at it, and it just gets past. Good racing from these two, but I tell you what, if Apex can stay with him all through this lap, he's going to have another opportunity to have a pass. Oh, he's hit the wall. He tried too hard. He's hit the wall, and he's into the barrier. He's hit another wall, and that is going to be done and dusted for him, and that will be 5th place now comfortably for Greggy. Unfortunate for Apex Wolf. He was really pushing hard. Meanwhile, Finalised 11.6 seconds up the road. This is absolutely ridiculous. Let's keep an eye on this man, audio muted. He's okay at the moment. It's Butler who's got Ekberg, who's looking for a podium here, and he's pushing Butler for everything it's worth now in the Scirocco.
Yeah, another spot I'm watching too is Southpaw is thinking his lucky stars that Apex. Well, what happened to Southpaw? He was catching up with Apex. Something happened. He must have gotten the kitty litter. Never mind. Ignore my comment.
He was there or thereabouts, wasn't he? I do believe you were right, my friend. So Andy has got... who was that with Andy there in the background? Was that... Let's go back a bit. Sorry, what's going on here? I'm pushing these buttons and they're giving me the wrong people. Right, we got a yellow flag. Who is that? They're coming around the right-hander here.
I think that's Jazz.
It's Jazz again in that same corner, is it? It's going to be Dog Lucky. So Dog Lucky's moved over. And that is Apex Wolf that has gone through. And also Andy might have grabbed a position here. Jazz is still there, isn't he? He's still pushing hard. For some reason, I can't grab. I don't know what's going on here now. It's giving me the wrong cars for the wrong buttons. So I might have to just go retro. Right, so there is Jazz. So Jazz is there. And Jazz has got Andy and Dog Lucky. This is going to be a good battle. Sorry, mate. Butler.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you carry on, because all I was going to say is Jazz and Andy and Dog Lucky are all together now for this final top 10 finish with 2 minutes to go. So this could get a bit tasty.
Yeah, I'm watching up in the podium spot. Ekberg seems to be doing well, except for that, what we talked about before, that hairpin. Butler is nailing that hairpin. It's like Ekberg works all lap to get him under a second, and then Butler runs down to the other end, hits that hairpin, and pushes it out to, 2-3 tenths of a second further. It's pretty impressive. Wow, yeah. He's getting caught though right now.
Yeah, he is, and that's what Butler was saying. He hasn't got the straight line speed, but I'll tell you what, he's got the cornering speed, hasn't he? Into the braking zone. Look at that dive down the inside from Butler there. Has got that absolutely placed perfectly, hasn't he? As you said, brilliant.
Wow.
Look at that. That's half a second.
Yeah, that is crazy. How well done is that? That's unbelievable.
Absolutely, and as you say, that speed through there from Ekberg, he's now caught another 10th, maybe 2. He lost a bit of time there, as you can say. He's just trying to make sure he gets the car cornered right. But again, he's lost a lot of time there as well. So wow. It's all about just closing that gap up, but he hasn't quite done it. I need to keep an eye on this battle around this bit here, because JB has just been... Oh, hold on a minute. That is audio muted. So audio muted has now gone past the position. There's Andy. There is... Oh, that's Southpaw. So Southpaw's really pushing hard. Not what he wants to do there. We've lost Jazz again. So Jazz seems to be a little bit sideways. I think he's got a bit too much rear end because he keeps losing the back and spinning out. Unfortunate for him. But Andy in 10th with Dog Lucky behind him. We have 59 seconds to go of this race, and Finalised is making his way around. He's in the S's. He's 12 seconds up the road. This is absolutely ridiculous. There's audio muted. He's just past JB, who's got a damaged Alfa Romeo. There is Butler, and Ekberg is now 8 tenths behind him, Jesse. This could get tasty on this last lap if he can just close him in through this last corner.
Yeah, I don't know if he can though. Every time he gets close. Wow, he's getting really close.
Oh, he's a lot closer. He's a lot closer this time around. There is Finalised. So he's going to get a final lap. Butler and Ekberg might get, if he gets a final lap, Ekberg might have an opportunity here. Here is Ekberg. He's in the draft. He's right behind him. Defensive goes Butler. He doesn't know where to go. Oh, he's hit the back of him. Oh, he didn't know where to go, left or right. And he's at the back of him. And I think he's just happy to get points here. But he should have gone for it. He should have absolutely gone for it there, Jesse, shouldn't he?
Yeah, he had it. He had it. He probably should have just... If he takes that outside line, he probably gets some good speed and he's fine.
Exactly.
He's catching him again, though, now. He's under 6 tenths now.
Well, we'll come back to that in a second, but Finalised is making his way around the final corner. He's done so. He's done it all the way. He's led from start to finish. He's going to win round 4, and it's going to be another second win for Finalised, and he crosses the line and takes the win. Now, Finalised got the fastest lap with a 54.8. Audio Muted is going to come through as well. His fastest lap was in the 55s. He's going to cross the line here, and here he goes. He crosses the line and does superb. Now, Butler has got Ekberg all over the back of him. Who's going to take it over the line? It's going to be Butler from Ekberg. That was very close at the end there. It's going to be Greggy who's going to finish 5th as he crosses the line. And well done to Greggy after that stuff at the start of the race. And there's Apex Wolf. He'd be pretty pleased with that. Yeah, he's flashing his lights. He's pretty pleased with that. Southpaw finished 7th. But we're going to take a look at this man, Finalised, who's dominating at the moment in the World Touring Cars Championship in the last 2 rounds. Can he do it again in the next one? That'll be tasty.
Wow, that was a fun finish. I did not expect that many lap cars, to be quite honest with you. And, these are the best drivers we have in theory, right? Top tier, and I was surprised how many of them had issues with this track. I don't know if it was just running in traffic or just simply pushing too hard, but man, we had a lot of issues.
Yeah, we did. It was a very interesting race, wasn't it? And well done to those that did manage to stay on the lead lap, and unfortunate for those that didn't, because like you said, it was a lot of argy-bargy, but obviously trying to push as hard as they possibly can to get those fastest laps in, but it just didn't work out in the end. Let's take a look at the race results. Finalised takes the win, and with an astonishing lap of a 54.822, he's going to be very happy with that. Audio Muted also will be very happy with his 2nd place. Butler also happy with his 3rd place. Ekberg will be well chuffed with his 4th place, but he could have had a podium if he was a bit more sneakier. Greggy will take 5th place, so well done to him from the back there. Apex Wolf did very well to defend that 5th place, but it just wasn't meant to be. Southpaw in 7th did a brilliant job from the back of the grid all the way up to 7th. Gamer also did a cracking job there in 8th. JB had a lot of damage and did very well to keep in the 55s. He finished in ninth place, and a top 10 finish there for Andy. Congratulations. Dog Lucky didn't have the best of days today, and same with Jazz, both in the A45 AMGs. And they'll be looking to do better in the next run. But as you said, Jazz was in the low 56s, nearly hitting the 55s. That's in the top 5. So really unfortunate for him.
Yeah, he's going to be frustrated when he looks back on that. But, you know, there's always the next race, right?
Indeed, and the next race is going to be another belter, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people wanting some adjustments on their cars, especially weight and speed. And the next one will be round 5, and it will be Tokyo Express South clockwise, and that's got a lovely chicane which everyone's going to enjoy. I'm pretty sure of that. Luckily we didn't do Laguna Seca, because there was a certain Ayrton and MS Racing that kept clipping the curb on turn 5, that right-hander, and was turning the car over. So they don't want to do that in the race, that's for certain. But brilliant stuff. Oh, JB just said he had a brake fail, which is why he hit the wall. So that would be the reason why he had the incident he had at the start. So he just sort of bailed out of that one. But well done to all the guys. Congratulations to our winners today, Nevin Kirkpatrick, Ayrton, and finalised does another race as two from 2. Can he make it 3 from 3 with the night race at Tokyo Express South clockwise? Jesse, what do you think? Is that possible?
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited to do that. That's not a track we do that often, so it'll be fun to kind of have something different.
Yeah, you like those tracks, you just don't like Brands, and I love Brands. That's why I had it as the final. But now the final's going to be at Laguna. But hey ho.
I like Brands because I know you like it.
Well, when you come to the UK, I'm gonna take you for a
tour.
Going. You can actually come into the commentary box with me. How about that?
Oh, that would be outstanding.
Yeah, that would be. And it's aircon as well. It's got air conditioning in there. But yeah, thank you very much, mate, for joining me. Congratulations for your top 5 finish as well, mate. Well done.
Thank you. Thanks for dragging me out of the cold for a bit.
Yeah, go build some snowmen now. I'm going to go and play in the rain while Jesse plays in the snow and builds a snowman. And I'm going to sing Walking in the Air while we leave. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. My name's Craig Cook. That was Jesse Linquela. And we are CC Sim Racing. Have a fantastic night. And I'm going to leave you with this. We're walking in